Transformers review today, where we'll be looking at Beast Wars Cheator. And before we get to look at Cheator, let's do our shout-outs of the week. First, at Back to the Media at 41 South Loudon Street here in Winchester, Virginia, where you get all your video game needs, going all the way back to the Atari for us old heads. Yeah, remember that one. All the way up to the newest systems, the PS5 and the Xbox 360 and all them. So go ahead and check them out. You know, they got a lot of great stuff in there. A lot of great vintage and modern video games. And while you're in the neighborhood, go over to 115 South Loudon Street and go see Time Traveler's Toys and Collectibles, where you get a whole bunch of different toys and collectibles like Transformers and G.I. Joe and MOTU and all of the sorts. You know, and if you need your comic book fix, go to 80 Weems Lane to 4-Color Fantasies, where you can get Marvel, DC, Image, IDW, and all points in between, so go ahead and check them out. And if you need any form of counseling, whether it be marital, premarital, or anything of the sort, go check out Robert C. Brown and at Healing Grace Counseling Services, and check them out. You get all kinds of counseling from there. You know, Rob Brown is a good listener. He's a good friend. He's got great ear. He gives good advice. So go ahead and check him out. You know, so let's get to Cheator. This is from the Beast Wars era. This is the original vintage Beast Wars Cheator, not the reissue. And there is a variant where his eyes are red, where this one is green. But there's a vintage version of it, which I'm not into collecting variations, but you know, to let you know it's out there. Let's take a look at his articulation. Head doesn't move, but his paws do move back. You know, and then he does have good range of motion in his ankles or in his back legs. You know, and his tail. You know, but he's got good range of motion, not much posability as a cheetah. But it's still cool. He can slide, as all cheetahs need to slide. But let's take a look at him in robot mode. So here's Cheator in his robot mode. You know, he's pretty cool. He's got this cool little feature on him. Before I go any farther with articulation, just had this cool little feature where if you bend the head forward far enough, he's got his alien face, which is ugly as sin, but I don't like it, so I'll never display it with that. But I will display his cartoon animated face. He's got good articulation. His head doesn't really move, but it does slightly. You know, his arms can rotate, all on a ball joint. He's got the arm pivots. His wrists don't swivel, but he just got good arm bend and arm rotation on both arms. His legs are the same way, on a ball joint. He does have a knee bend. His ankles can bend in due to transformation. You know, that's pretty much his articulation. So let's look at him. Let's take a look at his weapons, which is partly his tail, which is a one-step transformation to form his tail gun. We pull it all the way back, and you have his tail gun. And he also comes with his gut gun, him and Tigatron, where these are water guns. You squeeze like this, put the water in, and then you can just squeeze it, water will come out. I'm not doing it because I don't like that concept with these, so I'm not going to fill it up with water, and plus I didn't get it for that gimmick, but it's still his gut gun. As you can see on the tail, you can see his innards right there. You know, if you really want to get good detail on the innards, and his belly right there. So let's take a look with him and with his weapons in hand. So here's Cheator in battle gear, ready to fight the evil Predacons with prehistoric Earth. I kind of don't like it with it. If you look at it straight on, you can barely see that his head went through to his cheetah head, unless you actually look up. But you know, but he's still a cool looking figure. Excuse me, y'all. Battling a sinus infection, you know, as of filming this. But this is Cheator. You know, he's a good looking figure. I rank him as top tier due to who he was. I was relatable to him as a kid because, you know, he was very childlike, but very impulsive, run headlong into stuff. You know, that was me back in the day. I was very gung-ho. But this has been Cheator. Tune in next week as we go back to looking at a Seeker. Next week, and tune in Tuesday for our last Black History Month G.I. Joe figure, which is a popular, underutilized figure. But more on that next week, or more on that Tuesday. But tune in next week for another Transformers review on the Seekers. This has been Cheator, as on Cobra Island on Transformers Day. Until all are one. See y'all in the next one. Peace.